The Mandalorians didn't just wage war on civilizations they intended to conquer and the wider Republic. They also fought amongst themselves. The biggest of these conflicts was the Mandalorian Civil War that lasted about a decade. I found some conflicting dates for this war's beginning, anywhere from 60 BBY to 41 BBY. A Mandalorian called Mereel introduced a doctrine he constructed to try and transform the Mandalorians from scattered guns for hire to respected mercenaries for hire. Even so many years on, they were unable to hit the heights that they had found during the Mandalorian Wars. At the same time as Mereel's proclamation, a group seen as radicals within the Mandalorian culture, Death Watch, rose in popularity. This group was led by Vizsla. He wanted to return Mandalorians to their former glory as conquerors. This was the catalyst for the Civil War. With the people knowing they were less, galactically speaking, than their predecessors, but still a proud culture of warriors, anything could have lit the fuse to give them an excuse to fight. Mereel led one side, calling themselves True Mandalorians, and Vizsla's Death Watch became Zealot. During the Battle of Corta 6, Mereel was betrayed by his second-in-command, Montrose. Mereel walked his troops into an ambush by Death Watch. Montrose made his move mid-battle, striking Mereel down but not killing him. He left him for dead. Vizsla found his wounded opponent and finished the job. Montrose thought this betrayal, a move without honor if you ask me, would make him a Mandalore. A young warrior whom Mereel raised as a son and who would become the most recognizable Mandalorian in the galaxy, Jango Fett, stepped up and exposed the betrayer. Montrose was banished from Mandalorian society, a fate probably worse than death to this warrior culture. Jango Fett took up the mantle of Mandalore and led the true Mandalorians against Death Watch, a responsibility he took as a burden, not a move he made for personal gain. Jango Fett was part of Clan Fett, but that was not his birth name. He was a human, originally from Concord Dawn. His parents were killed and his sister went missing when he was a child. The Mandalorians brought him in as a foundling. They adopted him into their ways and trained him to be a warrior. Clan Fett is where Jango obtained his surname. In that way, he continues Cass's lineage from a clan perspective, but is not part of the same bloodline. Jango Fett won the Battle of Corta 6, even with his army being betrayed and the sudden change in leadership, but Death Watch struck again. This time, they used manipulation rather than brute force. During the Battle of Galadran, Death Watch tricked the Jedi Order into intervening in the Mandalorian Civil War. They killed the true Mandalorians, Jango Fett being the sole surviving member of that faction.